Morning family, this is Eve with BlackYard Gardens, and we are outside today because fertilization is a thing, and we're going to go ahead and add some soil to a lot of our buckets. We're going to do potatoes, peppers, tomatoes. We're just going to reinforce the soil with a little bit more fertilization. So a couple of days ago, you guys seen me in a video mix my potting soil or my garden soil. So today we're just going to go ahead and take that soil and apply it to all of our buckets and some of our raised beds. So follow me. So right here is the soil that we've already mixed. Let me throw that out the way. It smells so good. And y'all know I'm soil obsessed, so the only thing I didn't add in there, which typically I would be my compost. I'm not really adding that in right now because I'm just using this. This is where I put all my amendments, my Epsom salt that has magnesium, my I think it was a 434 fertilizer. It was organic fertilizer, basic organic fertilizer. And then I added some bone meal in there because for potatoes, that helps them out to grow better. So I'm gonna take you over here to my potatoes, and some of them is harder than others to see. But if you want to come in close, you can see how the soil is right now. We planted these on July 5th, and we just took old organic potatoes and got them in a bucket. So what we're gonna do is just add a little bit more soil in there. There's a little weeds in there. So if you want to pull the weeds while you're over here, that won't hurt anything. Go ahead and clean it out a little bit. And then I'll just show you with this bucket on what we're going to do with adding soil. So I see that there are stems coming up on this side and then one over here. So I'll just add the soil around there. I just use I got this from the dollar store, this little scoop. It's just helpful to not be so large. And if you want to come in, if you can, I don't know if you can see it really good. If you want to come in a little closer. And we just add a layer. I'm not trying to cover up the leaves too much, but that's just the stems. I'm adding about 2 inches worth of soil. And then this will be the second fertilization. So when I first put the potatoes in, we fertilized. And then as well, we're fertilizing now. And then the only other thing I'll probably do while these are growing is add a little bone meal towards like in a month or so. So you've seen where we started, and this is where we are. And on top of this, I'll add some what is that, pine bark mulch. Y'all know I like that stuff. But first, we'll get this watered in so you can see how good that looks, and it's filled with fertilizer, nutrients, and all that. So that's how you add it. That's how it's basically just top dressing your potatoes. And then if you come over here with me, I have peppers, and I'm trying to think what other than just peppers and tomatoes and stuff in buckets over here. Watch your step. There's nature out here, I guess. And I'm gonna use this for. So you just take a nice look. Now again, I see some weeds and all that. Throw that out the way. And then just add some soil to it. I'm just top dressing them because if you look here, like look right here, You see that flower? These are flowering again, so they're getting ready to put on more peppers. And this will be like right here. Here goes some baby peppers, if you see. So this will be a good time. Your plant, as you learn to garden, or as I have learned to garden, your plants will tell you what they need. I forgot I had an onion in this bucket because there's a little onion sticking up right there. But, so that's good for it to get fertilizer too. Now, you can also do, oh, I see a pepper down here. Look at this, just sit. It fell off. Okay, well, we're gonna take a harvest. We got a pepper. It fell off. So a really great green pepper. But what I was saying was that your plants will basically tell you what they need, because once they start flowering again, you can reinforce them with some fertilizer. And I do it easy by top dressing. I just put together a soil mixture, and then I add the fertilizer, and then I go ahead and top dress it in the container. I put these in containers to try to prevent some of the weeds from growing up in there. So give me just a second, I'll be right back. All right, so that's how we do our peppers. I think that's enough. If you notice, your soil will sink down as well, because the plants, in my way of saying it, are eating up the nutrients. So as they grow, as the flowers come through, you'll notice that the soil get lower. So it's just, I've just learned to add more. And then you can do the liquid fertilizer too. The liquid fertilizer I usually do is 511, which is the fish fertilizer. It's like fish emulsion. So you can do that weekly if you want. So today we're just gonna do the top dressing, and then I won't make you watch me, but I do want you to come over with me if you don't mind. I'm gonna do the same thing with the tomatoes. I just wanted you to see. Look at Miss Fuchsia over here. I don't even know what she is. Y'all tell me what she is if you know what this flower is. Leave it in the comments. But she's growing up around my tomatoes, so she's making it look pretty. But if you duck down with me right here, I've already top dressed this once. It's got a little marigold. The head, I guess it must have fell off. But I'm gonna go ahead and add some more top dressing to this as well. So we'll go ahead and fertilize this. I just wanted to give you a quick rundown of how I fertilize throughout the summertime. When you're tired, you don't want to come through every plant and put fertilizer on it. You can just do it all in one big old pot or one big old wheelbarrow or whatever, and just add your fertilizers in there, all your amendments in there, and then just top dress your buckets or your garden bed. Because I have one, ooh, look at this tomato. Okay, one more, can I show you one more thing? Hold on, come here. Look at her. Look at her blushing. So I'm gonna top dress inside this. This is a raised bed, if you wanna pull out just a little bit so they can see that this one right here is a raised bed garden, but you can top dress in there too. So anyways, family, this is Eve with BlackYard Gardens, letting you know, go ahead, make sure you're still fertilizing. Look right here. I'm gonna be pulling seeds today too. I got a lot of them. This is kale seeds. But make sure you're fertilizing, make sure you're out in the garden. Love you guys, grow your own organics. Love ya, I'm out.